favourites, and still playing Kitiraku and Kwajongja against Corbett Lee. Quarterfinals berths filling up here. Women's doubles draw.
Please welcome the players of women's doubles. Nami Matsuyama and
Big cheer for Nami Matsuyama and Chiharu Shida, world number 2s. And of course, recent winners in the India Open due to the withdrawal of Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan. It was a walkover, very unexpected for them, but they unfortunately fell ill. And their opponents today, Liu Shengshu and Zhang Shuxian, world 302, if I'm right. But winners of the World Junior Championships. And this is very much going to be age versus experience, I guess you could say. Could be a learning lesson. First meeting between the pairs, and Liu and Zhang might just learn a lot from it. Coin toss. Very fast pair. Matsuyama and Shida, very good defensively. And as is the case with women's doubles, can play out the long rallies. 24 years old now, Nami Matsuyama. Birthplace in Fukuoka, Japan. Has stayed at number 2 for a while. They've been up from number 5, but has been a very good performance from them. Winners, as I said, in India, but also quarterfinalists last year in the French Open, World Championships, Badminton Asia Championships. So partner, 25-year-old Chiharu Shida, born in Akita, Japan. And also winners at the All England, winners at the Indonesia Open last year, and 3rd at the Denmark Open. And this is how they got into the second round. Linda Effler and Isabel Lohau, 69 minutes. Lost the first game and then came back 21-18, 21-16. Up against Liu Shengshu, and I was right, there you go. World ranking, their highest ranking, 302. And birthplace Liaoning in China, 18 years old. So even though opponents are just 25, it is still going to be very much about this young pair and how good they can be. Zhang Shuxian has played with Zheng Yu before and reached number 3 in the world. Born in Sichuan, China, definitely the leader of this pair. That's how they got to the second round against the Canadians, Catherine Choi and Josephine Wu, 21-13, 21-17 in 34 minutes. That is a very admirable result. But in front of our umpire, Latif Johari, and our service judge, Mohammed Hatta, I can tell you that their opponents today, the Chinese pair, are not Canadian. They are the world number 2 Japanese pair, and this is going to be very fast, very frenetic. As I was saying, Shida and Matsuyama, great at defending, great at reading the space, so important in doubles. Very fast reflexes, and they want to. They do get pulled into the big smash game when they've got that too. However, undeniably going to be the favourites, Japanese pair in this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Zhang Shuxian and Liu Shengshu, China. On my left, Nami Matsuyama and Chiharu Shida, Japan. Zhang to serve to Chiharu Shida. Level. Play.
Big cheer for the Japanese pair. Well, I did say they defended well. That was glaring space on the opening point left by the Japanese pair. Both of them just headed to the left side. That's not ideal. Well, it's a third error from Matsuyama and Shida. Slow to start. 3-love to Liu and Zhang, and they haven't had to put a winner in yet. You could say that first point was a winner on the right side, but that really was a glaring defensive error. That's in. So finally on the scoreboard. Well snatched there by Shida. That's more like the play that we're used to seeing from them. As I said, they were benefited with a walkover in the final. And not only, of course, got the title from it in the Indy Open, but saved themselves a match against the undisputed #1s in World Women's Doubles, Chen and Jia. Unfortunate illness for Chen, as I understand it. And of course, they have also withdrawn from this tournament. A lot of other high-profile names, Chen Yufei, Watanabe, Higashino in the mixed doubles also didn't make it. But as I said earlier, that's just great for the rest of us, as it means great stuff. That's a big rally.
5-2.
Liu Shengshu right in the middle of that, dictating the point.
Match number 17.
So 5-2. And this might be where a lot of points head the Japanese pair's way. Could be that this new pairing could commit more unforced errors. Yes, Matsuyama and Shida already committed 3 themselves, but now they seem to be pulling it together.
3.
Well, she knows exactly what she did wrong there. And that looked like it may have been going wide. So that's
7-3.
Zhang Xuxian with the pressure at the net. She comes forward there. Nice drop shot from Zhang.
4-7.
Couldn't quite make the second one. Well, again, the Chinese pair playing from that better side of the court in terms of wind and drift, and it just looks like Matsuyama and Shida might be falling prey to that drift on the right side. Just a few too many of those shots drifting wide. That's great rotation from the Japanese pair, but not enough. Well read by Liu Shengshu. That's what happens if you get caught out in the doubles game. Quick dash over, but very difficult shot to play for Matsuyama. 8-5. Liu and Zhang doing enough here to maintain that three-point lead that they're almost gifted at the beginning of this game. Well, the intensity of the shots, definitely a lot more power coming from the Chinese side of the net. Liu Shengshu especially, big smashes. Japanese pair looking for that placement. That looked like it may be going wide. That's definitely going wide. That was beautifully returned. So, unlikely as it may have seemed from the world rankings, Liu and Zhang heading into the mid-game interval in this first game. 4 points up. And it's another confident smash from Liu Shengshu. And they go in 11-6 up. It's been a good performance from them. Matsuyama and Shida still getting into their rhythm. I did say that the #1 seeds would be much tougher opposition for Liu and Zhang, and the Canadian pair they kicked off their campaign with this week. but they seem unfazed by it.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. On court. On court.
China versus Indonesia.
11-6. Play.
Discussing a bit of strategy. Seemed a bit wide from Matsuyama, but that's a great shot from Shida. Viciously dipped so low. Great to see so many fans, as always. The Historic Alliance enjoying themselves, all this quality badminton that's on show. Like a powerful kill from Liu Shengshu.
12-7.
Enough to force Matsuyama's return well wide. Well, even from what we've seen just in this first half of the game, I think what we have here is another meteoric Chinese pairing. And I don't think that their world ranking of 302 is going to be lasting for too long if they can match up to world number 2s like this. Great from Shuxian. Defensively, that's solid stuff from Liu and Zhang. Don't forget that Shengshu is 18 years old, but showing all the characteristics of a good player. That was very good defending from them. Leaving those shots. Matsuyama back with serve. Great return from Shuxian.
14-9.
Pounced on it. Left it really low. Shida couldn't pick it up. Nicely played. It's just so important in the doubles game to get that tempo right off the serve. If you can get that third shot, that kill shot, that's the perfect point, really. If not, you have to transition into that rotating defense.
Too high.
Look too nervy on the serve. A nervous service. Called too high. It's 15-10. That's got to be wide.
16-10.
Almost certain now that that corner is going to be the driftiest part. There's been far too many of Matsuyama and Shida's returns that have gone wide. That exact corner on the right side. Great defending again from Lu Zhang. That's great play.
17-10.
That's all you can say. They are deserving of the 17-10 lead. Now closing in on the first game. It's a late read. Those late reads are usually
11-17.
Service over. 11-9.
Sarsola.
18-11. Liu and Zhang closing in on this first game.
Thank you.
So Matsuyama and Shida here, looking for a way back into this first game, but I actually think they're not going to find it. Such has been the strength of this world number 302nd ranked pair. And so 9 game points, and I have to say, on the run of play, absolutely well deserved. So, in just 18 minutes,
Liu Shengshu and Zhang Suxian, weight 111.
the umpire just confirms that. Now, remember, I did say so I did say that the first 3 points were just recklessly given away by Matsuyama and Shida, but that really could be down to them just getting into their rhythm and warming up, of course. But the rest of the game, well, that was just expertly executed by Liu Shengshu and Zhang Shuxian, with Shuxian showing all that experience from, of course, being world number 3 herself at some point, but bringing along her new young protege, Liu Shengshu, 18 years old, and showing such great power in the net. And this was some of the form, as I said, that led them to win the World Junior Championships last year. So really, it's another pair that is on the rise. And I wonder, as I said, with the absence of Chen and Zhang for this week at the Daihatsu Indonesia Masters. If we're going to see another Chinese pair taking the spotlight, making the headlines. Now I'm expecting a much bigger fight from Shida and Matsuyama now.
Second game, level play.
So second game, and everything to play for if Matsuyama and Shida want to see themselves in the quarterfinals here. It's well left. This, of course, should be a more compact game from them. That is the better side of the court that the Japanese pair are on now. Should be able to be a bit more free with their play. Again, it's great pressure from Liu Shengshu. Again, reading the space well. Liu right down the middle, and now the smiles, just for a second, are now no longer on the faces of the world number twos. They possibly have spotted that they might be in a bit of a sticky situation here. That looked out. It's another great rotation from the Chinese pair. Xu Xian on the floor, but still they couldn't target her. A great rally, definitely contender for longest rally of the match. But really, again, as you see, Xu Xian just on the floor getting up. That was about the Chinese pair staying in it. Three-one up. 19 shots. Not the longest of longest rallies, but longest so far. Nice drop shot there from... That was Shida that dropped that in. Important point to win, 2-3. Beautifully left by Shengshu. It's nicely pressured by Shida at the net. This is more great play. Xu Xian now doing the reading on the baseline. 2-point lead for them, second game. Good pressure from Matsuyama.
4-5.
Liu Shengshu just at 18, upset with herself there at the return when it really was a difficult return. Drop shot fails for Shida from the baseline. That was a key point as well. Quick exchange at the net. It still goes to the Chinese pair, and they are 3 points ahead now. It's all about settling down. Not out of it completely yet. They're certainly not on the road that they'd want to be on, Japanese pair. Just targeting Matsuyama. She did well for the first 3 or 4 shots. Just couldn't in the end. Now that is even more critical. It's 8-4. Oh, what a return from Shuxian, and what a winner as well. Reflex defense, look at that. And then moves in, has the forethought to go in and look for the kill as well. Deep serve. It's too deep though.
Over 6-10.
So not quite at that mid-game interval yet, but closing in. And this is going to be a very important shot for Matsuyama and Shida, I can tell you that. Reflex defense again, body shot, and it's 11-6. And as I said, this is definitely not the road that the Japanese pair wanted to be on at this stage of this match. Long way back from here. Got to really play out of their skin on the worst side of the court, really. Then force a decider. And that's, of course, if Liu Shengshu and Zhang Shuxian just decide to sit back and passively take it, which I don't think they're going to do. I said at the beginning of the match, they came through against the Canadian pair. Very different opponents from the world number 2 Japanese pair, but same result so far.
らかい方の事前前半1ゲーム何2、3回成功したよ、前後上に相手がずっとハーフで待ってるから止めたりとか後ろですぐ打っちゃう柔らかい方のシステムですが
I said that was going to be an important chat, and it looked like it went on for a bit too long for the umpire's liking. So what can they do now?
11-6. Play.
In all fairness, they've tried pretty much everything.
Matsuyama, get it quicker.
Wow. Definitely a serious moment for the Japanese team. And it starts off with a terrible error. So the Chinese pair now just need 9 points. Oh, again, just pressure at the net from Yu Shengshu. They're going for the kill. Shida, the unfortunate target there. 13-6. Chance now to cut this deficit down, and it's important they do it now. They don't want to leave it to 16 or 17 or 18. This will be the best time.
10-7.
Service over. 14-7.
Service over. 8-10.
Oh, left that too high. That was an easy kill.
7.
Well, I'm sure that there are a few critics out there that would have said, well, perhaps this very talented Chinese pair could do it in 3 games, but do it in 2? Perhaps that would have been unlikely, to say the least. But as I said, it's a long way back here from 15-8 down in the second. We've already lost the game. That's a great winner from Liu Shengshu. Now they've played on both sides of the court, and they've nullified any drift effect by playing some clinical badminton. They've defended well, they're defending well again. 17-8. It's another clinical winner, this time from Shuxian into the corner. Well, I love that term, last chance saloon. And there's no greater definition of that than this for Matsuyama and Shida. The winners have been so clinical from the Chinese pair in this second game, I should say. That was Xu Xian again, just finding a way straight to the net on that third shot, killing it to the left. 2 points away from a spot in the quarterfinals. And that may have gone long, but as I said, it is almost in disbelief that I say that the Chinese pair is 300 places lower ranked than the Japanese pair. Just a real indicator of the kind of quality that's lurking all around the ranking system. Get the right pairing in doubles, and all of a sudden they're on fire. Credit to Matsuyama and Shida for making a stand here, but I think they've left it way too late. It's 19, even just a couple of errors could end that game for you. Just so quick into getting into the power play. So here we go. 8 match points. 37 minutes played. And this is almost exactly the same time as their first round match. And it's a mistake that ends it 21-11, 21-12. A fantastic performance from Liu Shengshu and Zhang Xian, defeating the rankings and the order of them. Really good stuff. I think we're looking forward to
Match won by Liu Shengshu and Zhang Xian.
we're looking forward to seeing what they can do
21-12.
in the quarterfinals, where they'll face Tan and Xia, which is going to be an all-Chinese affair, of course. So one Chinese pair guaranteed already in the semi-finals. There's confirmation of that score: 21-11, 21-12 in just 38 minutes. So on court one, that's what's been happening so far. And up next we have the men's singles. Home favorite Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, the new world number 2, up against Shi Yu-chi. And here is the draw for the men's